Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the cross watchers who love you. I'm just trying to make sure your Scorpio can be seen in this blue light. I'm going back to the regular lighting because so your cards can be more visual, like you can see them better. Sometimes the lighting I get in the angles look like glow, and then sometimes you barely see it at all. So I'm just gonna again see what works as we go, and just hopefully the messages is clear enough that all the other stuff, the aesthetics, it comes and go. It works better for you, of course, that you're completely in your zen. But just know that even though I'm in Hood and YC, I be completely zenned out when I come to do these reads. Promise you, I wouldn't need. That's why I'd be like hiatus that go in, because if I'm not feeling well, like currently I'm physically not feeling well, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I am fine. Thank you kindly. For those who care, I'm just making it, known here. But either way, in the pre-shuffle, OMG, Scorpio. Now, I'm doing water signs today. I ended this one with some of you are stuck because y'all really want to boop somebody from the past. Somebody is in their head so much about they want to go to bed with somebody from the past, but they really feeling away because they know they love them and it was heavy deception. You know, it's like somebody is like intensely wanting to come together again, to where I'm like, oh, okay, but it feels stuck. I'll pray and get to this read for our wonderful Scorpios. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. Amen again. Yeah, some of you want this, and it may be them to the point where they don't feel good about with the secrets that have been involved in this. But we're going to see what we got for our wonderful Scorpios, please. For now, to December 14th. You know what's for you. If it's not, let it go. It might be for your fellow Scorpios. For Scorpio, please. Again, this is general. I don't do personals extended at this time. I'm going to try to get as much as I can for you and the collective and see, what's for you, I want to reiterate that because it might not be nothing here at this time, but you can check the playlist. But this is Scorpio for Scorpio between now and December 14th, 2022. For our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Scorpio energy, please. Scorpio. Okay. I see this Four of Cups. I told you for some of you we're stuck, and even with the Scorpio energy of me knowing particular, Scorpio too, that if it's a stuck or they got to scratch their head, it's a no. It ain't a definite yes. Let's see for Scorpio. Ooh, he came out here. Death card. Can you see that there? The death card came out. Scorpio. Yep, feeling blue. OMG. But it shows justice. You got some justice, Libra energy, and somebody spreading themselves too thin. This glowing energy that I see right here, got somebody in their head and feeling defensive and protective with their crown chakra. They know that accountability and judgment is there. And you definitely feel like you'll regret if anybody influenced your decision before this end. Because some of you feel an imminent end coming with this connection here. Scorpio and Libra energy came out here. The challenge is kinky, kooky, like Adam's family. Like it shows with the Page of Swords that the challenge had to do with some questioning. It was like this family dynamic of like, it definitely gives off to where It was a challenge in the past on how people even handled their family dynamics, how much information was given between you and them, and even down to outside entities. I'm just really feeling like this Adams family and his Page of Swords, that somebody felt the need to really prove something to somebody because it's a family, but really got their own issues. And the challenge in the past was trying to appease somebody that really, and for some of you, it wasn't even that, it was subconsciously that you really cared of what they thought and what they feel, whether or not they didn't really have a consistent, sustainable thought that really could help you or matters to you, because they're already kinky and kooky on their own. Currently, he's showing a performer transformer with the King of Pentacles going back and forth on whether or not you can or would do it. It's like you're thinking, do I want to? And then I see where it's coming to this place to where it's a no, the end, a new phase. Somebody feels bad about the decision they made. Like somebody decided to close the door and then regret that they did so. Okay. Okay, let's get some clarification on this message for Scorpio, please. Please show me any deceit for Scorpio, please. For the highest good. Scorpio from now to December 14th, please. Scorpio, please. Okay. So yeah, it's some communication that has to be said before I think you make this decision. You know, but I see when it comes to this kinky, kooky family with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, it definitely affected your decision. Like, kid you not, it's definitely affected the decision of moving forward. Because I see even with this performer, transformer is literally passion fuel. You know, it's passion fuel, but I do, on an overspent under budget, I see the tower here. Ooh, do y'all see who this is? Greed. Somebody, even when I see the devil in the pre-shuffle, somebody's really questioning even their own intentions. Because I really feel like even with that performer, transformer, they go back and forth on it. Because they like, yeah, they love this person, but more or less there's a lot of things you're holding back, whether it's them or you. But it's definitely showing that this King of Pentacles is thinking strategically. Seven of Wands, brain over heart over happiness. It's like, but we're showing the end comes from this don't worry, be happy philosophy that you're trying to get into. You're trying to get into this feeling, just opening up and just being like, because you're feeling blue from this guarded energy that you had to literally set up this perimeter, like of protection. I'm not giving, like saying, oh, somebody who did this and lied to move a certain way and want to come back, I'm not giving them a pass. I'm saying hurt people hurt people. That's what it's showing. The justice is here with the Three of Pentacles, that it's still some type of collaboration here. I see that y'all still work together. But I don't see, like, it's like the intention is to take it further. Like, it's communication here, but it switches up how it goes because of the fact of the passion that you feel, but you're trying to think clearly on how this is going to go. Because even with the overspent, under budget, I see this tower and this greed here, Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, that it's like, oh, somebody didn't know that even when it was spread so thin, the shock, it was like they was really seeing that they was investing in the wrong thing. Like somebody's starting to see that they should invest it over in their own self and happiness above everyone else. Yep. And now some of the justice here, and that's somebody going above and beyond to make it work now. Okay? Whew. Who's here? Aries, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Libra. But everybody's here. Okay, let's get to this wish fulfillment without the toxicity. That's what somebody's trying to get to, like a good old place to be. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Now, December 14th, 2022. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Come on. Now to December 14th, 2022. Scorpio, please. Scorpio energy, please. Oh, bendito, bendita. The stars in reverse. I really feel like some healing. That's it. We're still healing. Okay. Like, ooh. Let's see for... You got heavy cards coming out in your read. Y'all water signs is intense today. Three of Cups. What's this? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's not putting in that ugly, hard work to heal. They're just trying to get into this movement of onward to happiness. And that's, I mean, I get it. But is it true happiness if you're in your head? Is this a slight and good? Not so much. I'm going to change it up. Alrighties. See, Cancer, Pisces, energy, Aries, Scorpio. Just everybody's here again talking about major arcana, Libra, Taurus. I see when it comes down to the family and the happiness, again, I see there's communication. You know, there's, again, with that perform and transform, it goes back and forth on how it goes, but you feel there's an understanding, like y'all love each other. But the Tower shows it to where it's a stagnant, the shock is the stagnant energy, even though the comfortability of the past, you still don't feel to where it's insured to invest in it. You know, it's like, oh, it's a good time, but it's not going there to really trust the depth of how it could be. It's more or less keeping it above water. Let's see. Clarification, please. Clarification for Scorpio, please. Oh, we have the Emperor in reverse here too. It's like, OMG, this is a powerful pair that's not aligned here. And I think it came to be known how powerful this pair was afterwards. You know? Yeah, after the choice was made not to soar high together because somebody literally with this King of Cups in reverse thought better to do something else. And now we're starting to see in the 25th hour that, OMG, this is where I should be committed to. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, now somebody see down to that who me energy and where they was like tied to align to certain things that really wanted you to stay in your shadow side. Yeah. Very disappointed, it seems, as if for some of you to the way it went, the options, some like thinking like going back, oh, I wish I wouldn't have did it this way. But again, certain things is inevitable. We have to literally learn who we are as we go along and not to really excuse it, but it's literally to adjust and fix and grow up, and it's not saying that, and when we grow, we'll never make mistakes. It's just to be aware of it and not just go, you know, 90 on the curb like already I'm just gonna go off and stick with the BS. It's more or less you looking at things like, okay, the happiness that you choose to be in, it shows the direction you chose to take even in your independence. It's like you felt, for some of you, this happiness is more or less a choice. You don't want to feel like a need. It seems even down to this happiness is truly in the direction of you growing and taking the direction to flourish and be in your true happiness. That's what it seemed, even down to the communication that's done between you and your person. The shock that I see is the fact that there's resistance with your offer. And that's what got you like scratching your head like, wait a minute. How we got all of this and this is not going forward is because with this Empress energy in reverse, it feels stagnant. It feels like with the Ten of Swords, it's like they're healing and they feel like they're evolving from whatever happened in the past and not trusting what went on or whatever pain that you felt with these swords coming in and causing some pain. It's more or less it's a healing and they're growing. That's why there's no animosity. I think when they said they forgive, they truly did, whether it was you or them. But it shows with the nostalgia of the past, there was a communication with the star energy. We truly feel like there was a wish fulfillment, like there's no animosity. There's truly love still there between the two, but there's not the future as you once seen, because it seems as if for some of you, I don't know, we have shows Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor is in reverse and the Son of Wands is there. Is more or less is not really sure about how it's going to go, but it just want to make an effort to see. And I think with that type of energy with Emperor or Empress, it's unacceptable. Like all we could be is a good time, not a long time. All we could do is key and have it. It's not to the place of where somebody's going to come in and invest with that type of chillax energy, Yeah, somebody's disappointed that they're not even interested in those options because they realized before that it wasn't even aligned to what you deserve. Somebody's looking around and see that if it was you, would you do that? If somebody did that to you, like type energy, or would you really trust it if the shoe was on the other foot type thing? And I think that's why it's heavy on your mind. For you or them. Like I said, I don't know who's who. I'm doing a Scorpio reason. That's why I'll be saying you, but it could totally be the person. So get the advice and outcome here for you wonderful, beautiful Scorpios, please. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome going into December 14, 2022. For Scorpio's highest good. Yeah, see this return. Hermit, balance, zen, something that's to get you to this place where you could take a deep breath to look at your wish fulfillment, so you see a star. Some of you like, some of you are over the fact that they think it's not a future. It's like, oh, really? Like, who you to try to play me? Yeah, that's what I see. It's a lot going on here. Scorpio, you know who's who and where they go. I'm trying to see what that message said there. Okay, Scorpio energy for this future on the advice and outcome. What's Scorpio's energy on this advice and outcome? What's Scorpio's energy? Independent, flourishing. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to put this right here because this is the future energy. Because regardless of the fact of it being with somebody that they wish fulfillment, that's healing. When the stars in reverse, you don't have your wish fulfillment, but it's healing to get so. Putting yourself in a position to where you're letting some things go. Okay. For Scorpio, please. Ooh. Options. Miscommunication. People with their negative thoughts and talk. Telling you like the naysayers. Yeah. You're not giving into that. You're not trying to tame the beast outside or within. You maintaining your status here. You like nobody telling you nothing. You about to, yeah. This King of Cups is in reverse because it looks as if, again, a feeling of, it's not like it's not love there, it's just how it's being done is not really the ideal way of doing it. It looks like it's self-serving. It looks like somebody, again, is not trying to work, not trying to give, it's just trying to move more or less. Yeah, you're just trying to heal. You're just trying to heal. Yeah. And I totally respect that because it looked as if you was really considering jumping back into something, but it's more or less saying, wait, I'm just going to maybe I'm being a little too greedy. Maybe I should pause for a minute and see. Yeah. Yeah, you're letting go of some options for a minute. Yeah, you more or less, again, is not trying to tame the beast outside, within, and be the bigger person. You're about to just look strictly out for yourself, looking at this chessboard and the world in a way to ensure your stability. And that Emperor's upright, okay? Let's see. Taurus, Aries, Leo is here as well. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you realize, I think that's why you don't want to be tied to certain things anymore. Like, you don't even want to go forward with this or deal with certain things in the past. Like, it seems more or less because of so much deception that was done to you and even things that you held back that you really just want to just focus on you, I see. I think you letting go, it shows because of the fact that people was being greedy and you took the spoon out their mouth or took it out your cup or took it out your pot. It shows that the options, you let go of the options of being the option, the communication to ensure that they'll have a silver lining on their rainy day is no longer your concern. Because you realize it was very unappreciative, and even down to what they was holding back was more or less letting you know that you had other choices here. You could play Cupid. You could be all caught up in what you want to do and don't have to be strong for them and strong for you. Is about, strong for them and what's the outcome for them. You more or less passionately focus on your purpose here. It goes from this King of Wands to this Emperor energy, showing that you're really inspired by this Emperor position by the Magician. Super powerful. Virgo, Gemini energy heavy. But either way, you're just adamant about getting this good place for manifestation. It's like you got a lot of things going on. And you see even with this greed here that once they even pick up on it, they're going to come in swarming like crazy. That's why you're trying to be, quiet about it because you know how they move from your past. You know those people that was trying to keep you stuck and you was really much tied to them, committed to that, and tried a lot to really work with them to the point some of you feel foolish for working with them so long. But more or less you come into this place currently to see that you're fair, cool, calm, and focused and no longer even feel the need to engage, to even care what they think of what you got going on from now on. Their opinion means nothing. You're more or less focused on what you truly, like the real deal of what you need to heal and where you want to be and even having everything that you deserve and more. Beautiful read for you wonderful Scorpios. Let me know in the comments. And definitely just by liking the video or coming to be one of the people that come through here as a subscriber. That would be awesome source for me too. But either way, thank you. Till next time, love and light.